Welcome to our journey back to the year 1995. It was a year of immense change, a year where the world held its breath, a year where the course of history was irrevocably altered. From the bustling metropolises of Tokyo and New York, to the war-torn streets of Sarajevo, 1995, witnessed a tapestry of events both triumphant and tragic. Join us as we traverse the globe, revisiting moments that defined a generation. We will delve into the technological leaps, the political upheavals, the sporting glories, and the natural wonders that captivated the world 28 years ago. Let's explore the major events that shaped our world during this remarkable year. The heartland of America was shaken to its core on April 19, 1995. At 9:02 a.m., a deafening roar shattered the peace of Oklahoma City. The Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building, a symbol of government and community, was ripped apart by a monstrous explosion. The blast, felt for miles around, left a gaping wound in the heart of the city. Rescue workers toiled tirelessly amidst the rubble, searching desperately for survivors. The nation watched in horror as the true scale of the tragedy unfolded. 168 innocent lives, including 19 children, were lost in the bombing. The perpetrator, Timothy McVeigh, sought to strike a blow against the federal government. His act of terror sent shockwaves through the country, exposing a deep well of anger and resentment. The Oklahoma City bombing remains the deadliest act of domestic terrorism in U.S. history. The scars of that day remain, a solemn reminder of the human cost of hatred and violence. While the world reeled from the events in Oklahoma City, a different kind of revolution was brewing. On August 24, 1995, Microsoft unleashed a technological phenomenon, Windows 95. Lines snaked around buildings as eager customers waited to get their hands on the latest operating system. Windows 95 wasn't just an upgrade, it was a paradigm shift. With its user-friendly interface, the introduction of the Start button, and the ability to run more powerful software, it democratized the personal computer. The Internet, still in its nascent stage, received a significant boost from Windows 95. Windows 95 ushered in a new era of connectivity, transforming the way we work, learn, and interact with the world. For almost 4 years, Bosnia and Herzegovina endured a brutal war. The conflict claimed over 100,000 lives and displaced millions. In fall 1995, hope emerged after years of failed diplomacy. From November 1st to 21st, factions met at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, their mission to end the bloodshed. The talks were tense and difficult. Under international mediators, leaders negotiated a path to peace. The Dayton Agreement, signed on December 14, 1995, ended the war. It recognized Bosnia's territorial integrity and established power sharing. The Dayton Agreement marked a turning point, paving the way for rebuilding and reconciliation. The morning commute in Tokyo is a symphony of motion, a ballet of millions navigating the city's sprawling subway system. But on March 20, 1995, this rhythm was shattered by an act of unimaginable horror. During rush hour, packages wrapped in newspaper began emitting deadly fumes on 5 crowded subway trains. The sarin gas, a potent nerve agent, spread rapidly through the enclosed carriages, turning a routine commute into a nightmare. Panicked commuters stumbled out of the trains, gasping for air, their eyes burning, their bodies convulsing. Emergency services rushed to the scene, but the scale of the attack was unprecedented. The sarin attack on the Tokyo subway remains one of the deadliest acts of chemical terrorism in history. The attack left 13 people dead and thousands more injured. The Tokyo subway attack sent shockwaves through Japan and beyond, shattering the nation's sense of safety. On December 7, 1995, as the world grappled with terrorism and the hope of peace, a testament to human ingenuity was hurtling towards its destination. The Galileo spacecraft, launched by NASA in 1989, finally reached Jupiter. Galileo's mission was to unlock the secrets of the largest planet in our solar system. The spacecraft carried scientific instruments to study Jupiter's atmosphere, moons, and magnetic field. As Galileo entered Jupiter's orbit, it released a probe into the gas giant's atmosphere. The probe beamed back data before succumbing to the intense pressure and heat. The information revolutionized our understanding of Jupiter's composition and structure. Galileo made groundbreaking discoveries including evidence of an ocean beneath Europa's ice. Galileo's journey stands as a testament to the spirit of discovery, pushing the boundaries of knowledge. In the newly democratic South Africa, a nation healing from apartheid, the world witnessed the unifying power of sport. The 1995 Rugby World Cup was more than a sporting event. It symbolized hope, reconciliation, and unity. The Springboks, once barred due to apartheid, returned with pride. Led by Francois Pienaar, they reached the final. Nelson Mandela, in a Springbok jersey, united the nation. The Springboks' victory transcended sport, uniting South Africa. The Middle East, a region long riven by conflict, glimpsed a fragile hope for peace in the mid-1990s. Israeli Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin, a warrior-turned-peacemaker, had taken bold steps toward ending the decades-long Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Rabin's pursuit of peace earned him admiration and respect worldwide, but it also made him a target of extremists within his own country. On November 4, 1995, as Rabin left a peace rally in Tel Aviv, tragedy struck. An assassin motivated by hatred and opposed to Rabin's peace efforts fired 3 shots. Rabin, fatally wounded, collapsed to the ground. The world watched in disbelief as news of the assassination spread. The peace process, already fragile, seemed to teeter on the brink. Rabin's assassination sent shockwaves through Israel and the world. The assassination extinguished the life of a leader who dared to dream of peace and who took concrete steps to achieve it. In the aftermath of Rabin's death, millions mourned the loss of a visionary leader, and the peace process, while dealt a severe blow, continued. A revolution in filmmaking unfolded on screen in 1995, captivating audiences young and old. Toy Story, directed by John Lasseter and produced by Pixar Animation Studios, wasn't just another animated film, it was a groundbreaking achievement in computer-generated imagery, or CGI. For the first time, audiences were treated to a feature-length film where every character, every prop, every environment was created entirely with computers. The result was a visual feast, a world bursting with color, detail, and characters that felt remarkably real. Toy Story wasn't just a technological marvel, it was also a heartwarming story of friendship, loyalty, and the secret lives of toys. The film introduced the world to Woody, Buzz Lightyear, and a cast of unforgettable characters that would capture the hearts of generations to come. Toy Story became the highest-grossing film of 1995, proving that audiences were ready to embrace a new era of animation. Toy Story revolutionized the animation industry, ushering in a new era of CGI animated films. On October 16, 1995, a sea of men, stretching as far as the eye could see, converged on Washington, D.C. They came from all walks of life, from every corner of the United States, united by a common purpose, to call for unity, atonement, and responsibility within the African American community. The Million Man March, organized by Louis Farrakhan of the Nation of Islam and other civil rights leaders, was a historic gathering. It was a day for African American men to stand together, to atone for past mistakes, and to pledge to be better fathers, husbands, and members of their communities. Speaker after speaker took to the stage, urging those gathered to embrace education, reject violence, and take responsibility for their lives and their communities. The march was a powerful display of unity and a call to action for African American men to play a more active role in their families and communities. The Million Man March sparked a national conversation about race, responsibility, and reconciliation. As 1995 drew to a close, the world looked up in awe at a celestial visitor that graced our skies. Comet Hale-Bopp, discovered independently by 2 amateur astronomers, Alan Hale and Thomas Bopp, became a dazzling spectacle, visible even to the naked eye. For months, Hale-Bopp traced a luminous arc across the night sky, its brilliant white tail stretching for millions of kilometers. It was a sight that captivated the world, drawing millions outside to witness this celestial traveler. Scientists and amateur astronomers alike marveled at its size and brilliance, making it one of the brightest and most observed comets of the 20th century. Hale-Bopp's appearance sparked wonder and curiosity, reminding us of the vastness of the cosmos and our place within it. The comet's visit was fleeting, but its memory lingers, a reminder of the beauty and mystery that lie beyond our world. Thank you for joining us on this journey through 1995. From the depths of tragedy to the heights of human achievement, from the heart of our cities to the farthest reaches of space, we have revisited a year that left an indelible mark on the world. 1995 was a year of profound change, a year that tested our resilience, challenged our assumptions, and ultimately, reminded us of the enduring human spirit. It was a year that witnessed both the best and worst of humanity, a year that continues to shape the world we live in today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more historical retrospectives.